Hello dear students, today we will be discussing a poem from your half-yearly syllabus, that is The Lamb. The Lamb is a poem written by William Blake, and this poem is a collection, is a poem from his collection Song of Innocence. Now what is a lamb? A lamb is a young sheep or a baby sheep is known as lamb. And in this poem we will see there are two phases. In the first phase we see a young boy, a little boy who is asking a sheep a lot of questions, a set of questions, and in the second part we will see he himself is answering all those questions to the lamb. And again, this poem is a representation of Jesus Christ. If you are aware that Jesus Christ is also known as Lamb of God. If you see a lot of pictures or statues of Jesus Christ, you will see, you can often see him with a lamb, and Jesus is also known as Lamb of God. So in this poem, the poet William Blake has has given a representation of Jesus Christ. So let's start the chapter. Let's recite the poem once. Let me recite it for you once, and then I'll discuss it. Little lamb, who made thee? Dost thou know who made thee? Gave thee life and bid thee feed by the stream and over the mead. Gave thee clothing of delight, softest clothing, woolly bright. Gave thee such a tender voice, making all the vales rejoice. Little lamb, who made thee? Dost thou know who made thee? Little lamb, I'll tell thee, little lamb, I'll tell thee, he is called by thy name, for he calls himself a lamb. He is meek and he is mild, I a child, and thou a lamb, we are called by his name. Little lamb, God bless thee, little lamb, God bless thee. So little lamb, who made thee? In the first line we see a young boy ask the lamb, little lamb, who made thee? The meaning of thee here is you. Who made you? Little lamb, who made you? Dost thou know who made you? Dost thou, do you know who made you? Gave thee life and bid thee feed. Gave you life, thee life, gave you life and bid thee feed, and told you to feed by the stream and over the mead. Where to feed? By the stream and over the mead. Mead means green fields. So in the first, the 4 lines of the poem, we see the young boy is asking question to the lamb, that little lamb, who made you? Who made you? Do you know who made you? Who gave you life and who told you to feed? Who told you to eat? Who told you to eat? And where he was told to, the lamb was told to eat, the lamb was told to eat by the stream and over the mead. The lamb was told to drink water from the stream and to feed from the meadows. Meadows means green field. Next, gave the clothing of delight, softest clothing, woolly and bright. He gave you clothing. He gave you clothes. Here the cloth means the fur or the wool that is on the body of the lamb. Who gave you such a soft and woolly clothing so that you can protect yourself from cold environment, from cold weather you can protect yourself? Who gave you such soft and woolly clothing? Gave this such a tender voice and gave you such a soft voice. Tender means soft. Who gave you such a soft voice? So we see there is question only. In the first phase of the poem we see the boy is only asking question, making all the vales rejoice. So who gave you such a soft and tender voice? So when your voice echoes all over the valley, it rejoices all over the valley. Means what? The valley, you know valley? Valley is an area between two mountains or hills. So when your voice echoes all over the valley, it rejoices, it makes the valley happy. Little lamb, who made thee? Dost thou know who made thee? Again at the last he is asking the question again. Little lamb, who made you? Do you know who made you? Now in the second part, we see, little lamb, I'll tell thee, little lamb, I'll tell thee. Now the boy is telling to the lamb, little lamb, you don't know who made you, who fed you, who asked you to drink water from the stream, who asked you to feed from the meadow, who gave you such a woolly and soft cloth, who gave you such a tender voice, who gave you such a nice voice, so that by which you rejoice, by which all the belly, the whole valley become rejoiced or happy. Who gave you all this thing? You don't know? Let me tell you. He is called by thy name. In the beginning of the chapter, in the beginning of the poem, I said you that Jesus is also referred as Lamb of God. He is also called as Son of God. In Christianity, he is referred as Son of God. He is called by thy name. For he calls himself a lamb. Do you know who made you? You are being made by Jesus. He is also referred to as Lamb of God. He is also known as Lamb. He also calls himself a lamb. Now why he calls himself a lamb? Because he is meek and he is mild. If you have observed a lamb you will see is very humble and a very gentle. You know, a lamb is very humble and very gentle animal. A lamb doesn't fight. A lamb doesn't, do any kind of damages to anybody. It's a very humble and very innocent animal. So Jesus is also called a lamb because he is so humble. He is so innocent. He is so gentle. And that is why he is referred as lamb. I am a child, and though a lamb, we are called by his name. The kid says, I am a child, and you are a lamb. Since I have said you before that Jesus is also known as the Son of God by the Christians, so I am a child. I am a son to somebody. I am a child, and you are a lamb. Jesus is also the Son of God. He is also known as the Lamb. We are called by his name. Jesus is also called by the Son of God and the Lamb. Little lamb, God bless thee. Little lamb, God bless thee. Little lamb, God bless you. Little lamb, God bless you. So that's it. This is the end of the poem. You read the poem and you mention if you have any question in the comment section below, and do subscribe to AL-HIRA National Schools channel and press the bell icon so that you don't miss any classes. Thank you. Have a good day.